'cause I've had enough of all this.
Yes, I'm gonna be starting a daily vlog.
I've been affected and
Alright, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Siedmann. I am a junior at University of North Carolina at Charlotte. I go to a school that's about 20 minutes from the city. I am a nursing major. I am also the president of the a cappella group on campus, the only a cappella group on campus. And I am in college, a first generation student in college from immigrant parents. And so I figured with all those bits and pieces of who I am and what I do, I figured I'd try to document however best I can my college experience for the rest of college. Welcome to the first episode of Life Journal, Season 3. Cheers, dink, subscribe.
You know I can paint the world, sitting there in black and gold. You the perfect chemical, I gotta test, I gotta know. You know I'm the...
So before I threw myself like wholeheartedly into this project, I was kind of curious about some things. You know, daily vlogging is not new. It's been around. You know, you have people like David Dobrik, you have people like Casey Neistat who not only popularized it, but sort of paved the way for future YouTubers to start daily vlogging. And while there are perks to daily vlogging, such as like the exponential growth that a lot of these YouTubers got to see because they were posting so continuously, there are also many downsides to having to do this every single day.
So that aside, you know, my relationship with my wife was a big part of the narrative. My relationship with my kids, as far as me being a father, was a big part of it.
Yeah.
And I think the social implications of that were as impactful, if not more, than the sheer hours I was working. And the implications of that were things like, if Candace and I weren't in a good place with our marriage, there's no fucking way she was gonna like be chipper when I pointed a camera at her. You know, I used to like avoid fights with her, avoid arguments with her. I very deliberately used to quell any disagreements we'd have because I needed her for content.
Yeah.
And looking back at that, what a crazy thing that is.
And so me being not too familiar with what it means to be popular online and to continually create content consistently, whether it be like YouTube videos, whether it be Twitter stuff, whether it be Instagram stuff, TikToks, whatever it may be, I did not have that experience. And so what I did was I personally reached out to two creators that I knew, Michael Thornwell and Jared Smith. So Michael Thornwell, or Mo from when I knew him, is a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, triple threat, social media mogul. He just knows what's up. And next we have Jared Smith. Him and I went to middle school together. He is the TikTok king. Last time I checked, he had 1 million followers, but it could be more. So in 2019, he decided to post a TikTok a day from day 1 all the way to day 365. And he's just an overall very funny, very personable, and very likable guy. What's up, man?
What's up?
You have a whole camera set up. That's so
Yeah, I know. I got a rig to my right and then a rig in front of me. Yeah, so with TikTok, when did you initially start doing that?
So I downloaded the app like late December of 2018.
Oh,
And then I started like posting daily January 1st because I kind of made it like a New Year's resolution just to see how it go. And it kind of went well.
I feel like when we met, you weren't on Twitter as much.
No.
And then you got on, and then all of a sudden, you literally just took off. So, like, tell me how that came about.
So, basically, like, the very first video that I ever had that went viral was one where I was in a wig, and I was, like, doing this character as, like, a joke. That was, like, one of a bunch of just, like, stupid videos I filmed. I posted it on my spam page, which only had, like, 87 followers, because that's what my spam page is for. And I guess one of my followers put it on Twitter, and somebody was like, I saw a video of you. This was the next day. Somebody was like, I saw a video of you. I was like, where? They were like, on Twitter. It's like viral. I was like, and then I got on my Twitter, which had maybe 11 followers at that point in time. The person like DM'd me, was like, shouting me out, telling people my ad and stuff like that. So then that was initially where I got that amount of attention, which was brand new to me, but at the same time, it wasn't jarring.
How did you get yourself to commit?
My first video did really well, although like some the other ones like after that didn't like do that well. But I think it was more motivation that like one of them did do well, and so I was like, I might as well keep going. Like TikTok is so interesting because you can like post and have 0 followers and still go viral. I don't know. I just like really liked that concept. So I was like, if I keep posting like every day, I'm bound to like have another one go viral or whatnot.
I think it's just always been a mindset. Like I've known what I've wanted to do since I was a kid. It's been so embedded in me that like I don't settle for anything other than like what I want to do. I have such a low tolerance for bullshit too. So like working regular jobs, like I'm very quick to just be like, dude, I'm leaving. This is not my end all be all. This is not my goal. I don't even know if it's like motivation anymore. It's just who I am and how I am. I'm like, I see one goal and I'm gonna achieve that regardless. I don't care what the road is. I'm gonna get there.
In terms of posting every day, how were your scheduling like for that?
The first semester, I think I just like, whenever I'd come home, I just like would make a video and just post it. Unless like, or like I'd like sit there and like think of ideas, because I never had like, I like wrote ideas in my notes, but I didn't like use them that often. I normally thought of them like either like from the audio or just like thinking of them in general. So I kind of just like got back from class, tried to think of a video to film and then film it, unless if I had a video from the day before, then I'd use that. And then in the summer I got an internship, so I was working until like either 4:30 or 6:30, and so I just had to just like do the same thing. Like right when I got home, I would just like try to think of something, or like I'd think of something while I'm at work or something. So yeah, it was kind of tough with that, but I still like that I did the resolution because I feel like I would have posted every day if I didn't.
I don't really stick to any type of consistent schedule on my social medias. Eventually, I probably will try to, but like I don't make daily content or even really weekly content. Like I'll go a couple weeks without being on anything, which definitely probably hurts my growth, but I'm not at a point where it's like this is my job or anything yet.
So do you think that if you had originally had this mindset of posting quality stuff as opposed to doing your resolution of posting consistently, do you think you'd have reached this milestone of 1 million followers as fast as you did?
I would say no. I think posting every day definitely helped, because there's some videos that I didn't like that other people did. Like, so there's always like that video that you post, you're like, oh, this is so horrible, and then the people are like, oh my god, I love it. Like if it goes viral, and you're like, what? Why? I think it helps a lot for like people wanting to come back for the next day. If that makes sense, instead of just like waiting for a video.
Right. With all these followers now, do you feel the need to create a certain type of video, or has it not affected the way you operate at all?
So for me, I don't think it's really affected much. It's honestly just been like, oh, well, I guess I'll post this now, because I've always made videos like that. I just never posted them because I was like, nobody wants to see this, but now I know people do. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'll post them now.
All right, last thing. What would be your advice for people who want to create consistently, whether it be, on TikTok, on YouTube?
Yeah, definitely at least try to hold yourself against it. I know, like, it's tough. Like, it's the same thing with, like, a diet. Like, it's so, like, everyone has so much, like, willpower to, like, eat healthy or, like, post whatever. I would try to hold yourself against it as, like, much as possible to post consistently, maybe make the New Year's resolution. I would suggest, like, letting your followers know that you're doing this. Each one of my videos, I put, like, day 1 doing this, like day, like, 307. So everyone on TikTok knew I was posting every day. Which I think that helped a lot too, because I was like, I gotta keep up with this because they want to see it too. Creating content in general, I definitely think you need to be like as you as yourself, like as wholesome as you can be, because I think people will just like see right through it if you're fake.
Make your own blueprint, but don't be afraid to take notes out of other people's books. Look at what people have done successfully and emulate that with your own originality put in. I think a lot of people like to, well, not even like to, but a lot of content creators get scared that if they make something too similar to somebody else's, that everybody's gonna catch on. The general public is not gonna catch on. Like they're just not, because a lot of times, I like to think of it this way. If you hear a song that you really like, you start looking for music that's similar to it.
Right.
And if you hear another song that's like that, you're not like, oh, this person ripped this person off. It's just like, I just like this kind of content. I like this kind of music. So I think that's a good way when you're starting off to do that. That's a good way to build a brand.
All right. Well, I believe that's all my questions. Do you have any anything you want to say? Plugs? Twitter, TikTok, Instagram?
I mean, yeah, feel free to follow me on everything. My Instagram and Twitter and TikTok are all at Mike Thornwell, and my YouTube is Michael Thornwell. So feel free to join the Thorn Hub. That's what I call it.
Yeah, I saw that.
For me, I would just say, for anyone like that wants to post, I would just say, just to start. That's like the hardest part, in my opinion, is just starting. So like once you start, you can get the ball rolling and keep going. That's all it is.
Follow my boy here.
Yeah, hit me up on TikTok.
2 million followers. Come on. Let's hit that.
So
Let's hit that. Well, I appreciate you for doing this again, man.
Appreciate you, man. All right, man.
All right,
Take
bro.
it easy.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
This one. Yeah, you too. See ya.
See you, bud.
See you.
Peace.
And there you have it. So from both of their stories, what I sort of took away from those two conversations was that you can never take yourself too seriously, or else you're just gonna crash and fail. Bottom line, if you're gonna commit to creating content, commit to creating content, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's average, whether you want to completely quit. If you make a goal for yourself, finish through until the very end. And honestly, like, last but not least, just have fun with it. Like, there's not really like a secret to it. You just keep making content, and like, if one hits, then one hits. But if it doesn't, you're still posting every day. So you have a lot of room to grow. You have a lot of room to be creative. And so you can't hold yourself down. You can't be too hard on yourself just because you made one average or bad video out of like 365. But anyways, that was the vlog. I know this wasn't a very typical vlog format, but regardless, I hope you guys still liked it. So please don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you guys liked the video, comment whatever you want to comment down in the comments below. That's what they're there for. I'll be posting every day, Mondays through Fridays. I think that's it. Once again, thank you guys for watching. If you watched this far, thank you to Jared and Mo for being in the video and letting me interview them. Peace. See you guys later.
Y'all know me now.